Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking flight into the skies of Ravenclaw Tower to rank the 7 most powerful Ravenclaws of all time. Known for their wit, wisdom, and creativity, Ravenclaws often get overshadowed in the magic and combat departments. But don't let their love of learning fool you. These witches and wizards were forces to be reckoned with. From dark arts and ancient magic to legendary wandcraft, this list proves that brains can definitely come with brawn. Let's start at number 7 and work our way up to the most powerful Ravenclaw of all time. Number 7, Professor Sybill Trelawney. Sybill Trelawney might not be the first person you think of when it comes to raw magical power, but her gift, True Prophecy, makes her a uniquely powerful figure in the wizarding world. While she often came across as eccentric and overly dramatic, Trelawney made not 1, but 2 real prophecies that shaped the fate of the wizarding world. The first was the famous prophecy about Voldemort and the Chosen One, which ultimately led to Harry Potter becoming the boy who lived. The second was her prediction that Voldemort's servant would return to him, which came true when Wormtail escaped and helped resurrect the Dark Lord. Prophecy is one of the rarest and most mysterious branches of magic, and true seers are almost unheard of. Trelawney's ability to tap into that kind of ancient, uncontrollable magic, despite not always understanding it, cements her place on this list. She may not throw powerful spells in a duel, but her vision changed the course of history. Number 6, Professor Gilderoy Lockhart. Love him or hate him, Gilderoy Lockhart is one of the most notorious Ravenclaws in recent memory. Beneath the fake smiles and flowing robes and endless book signings lies a single powerful truth. Gilderoy Lockhart was a master of the memory charm. He didn't just use it, he weaponized it. Lockhart used an advanced version of Obliviate spells to erase the memories of powerful witches and wizards, then claimed their heroic deeds as his own. He fooled the entire wizarding world into thinking he was a fearless adventurer, winning Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile award 5 times in a row, and becoming a best-selling author. While he was undeniably cowardly and magically underwhelming in most other areas, his skill with memory magic was elite. The fact that he could consistently cast high-level Obliviate spells without error until his final misfire with Ron's wand puts him on this list. Gilderoy may have been a fraud, but magically speaking, he was a dangerous one. Number 5, Professor Quirrell. Ah yes, Professor Quirrell, nervous, stuttering, and secretly hosting Voldemort on the back of his head. Before becoming a vessel for the Dark Lord, Quirrell was a brilliant scholar with an interest in the dark arts. He traveled the world to deepen his knowledge, and during those travels, he encountered Lord Voldemort, who ultimately possessed him. This possession amplified Quirrell's powers and gave him access to dark advanced magic. Under Voldemort's influence, Quirrell was capable of wandless and wordless spellcasting, including conjuring magical ropes and offensive spells with just a gesture. He was a master manipulator, and he broke through every level of Hogwarts protection to nearly retrieve the Philosopher's Stone. Quirrell's magical skills, especially under dark influence, were dangerously sharp. While he didn't survive the encounter with Harry, he demonstrated that beneath his meek demeanor was a wizard capable of harnessing serious magical power. And being trusted as a vessel for the most feared dark wizard in history is no small thing. Number 4, Luna Lovegood. Few witches are as unique or underestimated as Luna Lovegood. Often dismissed for her eccentric beliefs and dreamy personality, Luna is the embodiment of what makes Ravenclaw great: wisdom through creativity and unshakable inner strength. Luna's magical feats are impressive. She was a key member of Dumbledore's army, helped fight off Death Eaters at the Ministry of Magic, and returned to battle at Hogwarts without hesitation. She was able to cast a full Patronus, which takes serious emotional resilience and magical talent. Her knowledge of obscure magical creatures and spells wasn't just quirky, it often turned out to be valuable. She could see thestrals due to witnessing death, and understood the properties of magical flora and fauna few others have ever heard of. Luna never needed to shout to be powerful. Her courage, kindness, and combat skills, combined with her unmatched knowledge of magical oddities, make her one of the most well-rounded Ravenclaws of the modern era. Number 3, Garrick Ollivander. You can't talk about powerful Ravenclaws without mentioning the greatest wand maker in modern history, Mr. Garrick Ollivander himself. His name is synonymous with excellence in wand lore, and his shop in Diagon Alley is legendary for a reason. Ollivander's knowledge of magical woods, wand cores, and how they pair with witches and wizards is almost prophetic. He could recall the specifics of every wand he had ever sold, and understood subtleties in wand behavior even Dumbledore respected. He was also able to withstand torture and legitimacy while being imprisoned by Death Eaters, refusing to reveal key information. That mental and magical resilience is rare. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, even Voldemort sought out Ollivander's wisdom to learn more about wand lore and the Elder Wand. That tells you everything you need to know. While Ollivander may not have been a duelist, his understanding and influence over magical tools makes him a cornerstone of modern magical society. Knowledge is power, and in Ollivander's case, it's also legacy. Number 2, Professor Filius Flitwick. Tiny in stature, massive in magical power, Professor Flitwick was a charms master, accomplished duelist, and head of Ravenclaw House. Widely regarded as the most talented charms master alive, Flitwick's magical abilities are legendary. He was a dueling champion in his younger years, and carried that precision and discipline into his teaching at Hogwarts. His classroom was the birthplace of spells like Wingardium Leviosa, but don't let that lightheartedness fool you. Flitwick also cast advanced protective charms, a non-corporeal Patronus, and complex enchantments with ease. In the Battle of Hogwarts, Flitwick dueled powerful Death Eaters like Antonin Dolohov and Yaxley, holding his own and protecting the castle. He helped maintain magical defenses on the grounds and likely contributed to the enchantment that held off Voldemort's army. Flitwick is the perfect example of a Ravenclaw who blends intellectual excellence with serious magical might. He's one of the most powerful professors Hogwarts has ever had, and a true warrior scholar of the wizarding world. Number 1, Professor Niamh Fitzgerald. At the top of our list is a lesser-known name to many casual fans, but an absolute powerhouse in magical history, Professor Niamh Fitzgerald. Introduced in Hogwarts Legacy, Fitzgerald served as both a keeper of ancient magic and headmistress of Hogwarts during the 15th century. Her power lies not just in spellcasting, but in her mastery of ancient magic, a mysterious, raw magical force that predates even modern spellwork. As a keeper, Fitzgerald was one of the few who could perceive and manipulate this ancient magic. She helped create magical trials and defenses far beyond ordinary magic. Her abilities allowed her to alter reality, create vast illusions, and defend the deepest magical secrets of Hogwarts. And she did it all with grace, wisdom, and a clear moral compass. She also mentored and tested the player character in Hogwarts Legacy, crafting magical challenges that required strategic spell use, powerful charms, and combat precision. The scope of her abilities shows just how deep her magical knowledge went, not just academically, but in terms of magical ethics, leadership, and ancient power. Fitzgerald represents the ultimate ideals of House Ravenclaw, a brilliant mind paired with unmatched magical ability. That's why she earns the number 1 spot as the most powerful Ravenclaw of all time. And there you have it, the 7 most powerful Ravenclaws in the wizarding world. Who would you rank higher? Did we leave anybody out? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit subscribe, stay tuned. Next up, we're diving into House Gryffindor.